So I always put a lot of pressure on my first book of the year. I just realised I've set us up in front of empty bookshelves. This is just my kind of natural starting a vlog place, but there are no books. Yeah, I don't know what order videos are going to be going up. I did a big unhaul where I just packed all these up. You probably have seen the move happen already. That hasn't happened for me yet. Today we're going to be reading my first book of the year. And yeah, I also am ill. Apologies. I was hoping I'd be better by the time I was filming this video, but alas not. I always put a lot of pressure on my first book of the year, and this start of the year is very crazy for me. I am completing on my first home tomorrow. I'm not moving in tomorrow. We're moving in a couple days after that. But I'm going to have a mortgage tomorrow. I'm going to have big girl responsibilities.
Bit of pressure, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm gonna smash it.
So it's been a pretty crazy start to the year. I was at a wedding at New Year's Eve, like 6 hours away. And so we've gotten like a week in to January and I have not picked up a book yet. I guess it's time. And yeah, usually I'm like, my first book of the year has to be 5 stars or I'm not having a good year. I'm not saying that this year because I'm scared that my mind is so busy. There's so much going on. I don't know if I could give any book 5 stars first because I actually don't know if I'm in a place for that. So I'm entering into this wanting to enjoy my first book of the year.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
I thought when I was packing up my TBR, what kind of book would I like to read right now? Like, what is the moment right for? And I've come to the conclusion, it's not one that I feel a lot of pressure around. So it's not one that like is a super duper duper 5-star prediction. Like, there's a lot resting on this. And it's kind of a no thoughts head empty book. Like, I don't want to think too hard. I want it to be vibey. I want it to be something I can dip in and out of over the coming probably week or so. This vlog is you're gonna probably see a lot of the moving process. So I've picked 4 books. We're gonna go through my reasoning, I guess, as I read the first chapters. I'm about to go sit at my desk and do reading sprints with my patron. So we're just going to sit over there and read the first chapters of these, and then we're going to decide which of them should be my first book of the year. So yeah, the first part of this vlog is not going to be visually dynamic because I'm literally just going to go sit and do my reading sprints. There's a lot going on. I'm going to do my, like I'm giving you my best. I'm giving you my best right now. But yeah, I've picked 4 books. We're going to read the first chapters, or like some of these won't have chapters like this one. So I guess I'll read the first like 15, 10 pages, I don't know. And yeah, I'll let you know my thoughts when I've read some of them. But shall we go dive in and find my first book of the year, which we're not putting as much pressure on as usual.
You jumped over the creek and you stuck it. You're able.
Okay, first 2 books read. Let's talk about what they were, why I picked them. Oh my god. It feels weird. I'm on reading sprints right now. Hi. I'm on reading sprints. They can't hear me. But it feels weird. The camera's big. They can see me chatting. It makes me feel nervous. Okay, first one was A Box of the Murders by Janice Hallett. I feel like this is easy breezy beautiful cover girl. Like, you read this so fast. This is Janice Hallett's middle grade debut, and I'm sure most of you know, but Janice Hallett does mixed media. So this one is set at a camp. Like, it's a mystery to do with like a summer camp. So I read the first 20 pages of this in like literally 4 minutes. It does read very fast, and it is 2 siblings who discover this trunk in their attic with all of these documents in it, and they are going to solve the mystery together. I enjoyed the start of this. Now, it was very much like introducing these siblings who are actually, their parents have separated, and it seems the daughter's gone with the mum and the son's staying with the dad, so they're texting everything. And so that's an interesting element that I didn't know about going into it. But I enjoyed the beginning of this, but I have no idea what the mystery is. It was literally like introducing them and introducing the concept of it being at a summer camp. But I did really enjoy my start with this. I think this would be a good first book of the year. I then did listen to the audiobook and read the first introduction of Unruly by David Mitchell. This is a history of England's kings and queens, and I feel like out of all the non-fiction I have right now, there is something like, I have some knowledge of this, I guess. Like, I liked history growing up.
Everyone thinks they know the story of Dick Turpin's highway glory, but my past is far more gory. Was no saint.
And so I thought this might be a good first book. I don't think I'm going to continue with this because I enjoyed the introduction. I thought it was interesting. But David Mitchell, the way that he's written it in the introduction, I consider it will go the same way. He kind of like is making a lot of jokes, a lot of referential jokes. I don't know if I can give you an example, but like where he says one thing and means another. And I'm not sure I have the mental capacity right now to like pass that when reading it. So I just think right now this is not the choice for me. So A Box of the Murders is our front runner. Let's see whether either of our other two books can beat it. I'm hoping to get these first chapters read while this sprint is still going. We have 17 minutes left. So I'm now going to go read the first chapters of these two. And I'll check in with you when I have some thoughts.
Opening, closing, all in one day. Blue sky, then violent rain. Feeling the dirt shift, sensing the change. The dog has been shaken outside of a grave. Opening, closing, statements or phrase. Radio channels, curses or praise. News and instruction, omits for the pain. Bad conditions breaking everything. In this strange weather, a time to be loved.
Okay, next two chapters have been read. I read All of Us Murderers by KJ Charles. I really enjoyed this, but I think when I was reading it, I was comparing it to like the already winner, and I was like, I think this is still better for what I need right now. I really enjoy the main perspective. There's something, KJ Charles' writing is very funny. This actually made me laugh, which is quite hard to do. I don't often laugh when reading books. So I enjoyed the start of it. We did, at the end of the chapter, meet a lot of characters, like a lot of family members, and they all have very similar names, and I did get a bit confused on who everyone was. So I read that, and I was like, I'd still think I'd pick A Box Full of Murders. However, I then picked up The Beast of Littleton Woods. What do you want me to say? I'm reading Lady Hardcastle. It's not the most exciting book for a one book vlog, you know, like number 12 or something in this series, but it's what I need right now. And I must live myself authentically and truthfully. So I am going to be reading Lady Hardcastle. However, you'll still get like hopefully a lot of moving content. I mean, I'm not going to film like on moving day probably because that's going to be stressful as heck. But you'll still see some of the behind the scenes of the move probably in this vlog. That's what I'm going to try and do to bulk it out a little bit. But yeah, I just picked this up and it just felt so comforting. It felt like coming home. It felt like... I loved it. I love my girls. I love Lady Hardcastle and Flo. It's like beautiful. And I just want to spend time with them. And it's like just the right amount of brain power, which isn't much, I think, to get me back into reading. Because I haven't read in like 2 weeks. I didn't read at the end of last year or I haven't read at the start of this year yet. So I think this feels like a low pressure way to ease myself in. So I'm going to go start this. I don't know I'll ever see you here again. I don't know. I may. The next clip may be here, may not. I'm still like, I don't think until I've got the keys in my hand and I am standing in the flat what I believe. So who knows? Things can still happen. But I'm going to go ahead and read some of this evening whilst packing, probably with the audiobook. I might just listen to podcasts. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts while packing, but I may read some of this as well because I do love them. And yeah, I'll let you know my thoughts when I'm a little bit of the ways through, or I'll check in with you at some point in the crazy process that is about to begin. Hello, how are we all doing? I'm in my lounge. Can you believe it? I can't either. So, we've moved in. Hello, it's been a couple days. You guys will have already seen the video, hopefully, where like I take you on a tour around this whole place. I'm still ill. It's getting worse. I think I've got a chest infection alongside all of this, which is great. No, but we've been moved in, I think now 3 days. So the first day we got our keys, but we didn't get them till like 5:30. So we like came and looked around, but that was the extent. Then the next day we had a clean done, which I gotta be honest, we're really not one to moan about things, but like, I think it was pretty shit.
Oh no, that would not do at all. Now look here.
I'm not impressed with the clean, and now I'm like, I have to pay them a lot of money that they quoted me, and it wasn't good. I don't like to, I'm not gonna complain, because I don't complain, but I'm just letting you guys know. It wasn't an impressive job. They had so many, like, they were the top rated on checkertrade.com. So I don't know what's happened there. But yeah, I had the clean done. Oh, and we had the chimneys swept. Here's my fireplace, guys. I've got a fireplace. Ignore this. There will be a TV here. Just ignore that, okay? It's a work in progress. And then yesterday, we brought all our stuff in. So I filmed a bit of that. I filmed just some B-roll for you guys of us like unpacking everything. But oh my God, we're tired. We're very happy. But I'm not gonna lie to you. We feel a bit overwhelmed at how much needs to be done. I think we bought a place that we thought like we could just move into. And to be honest, most of it is just needs painting and painting to our taste, which is not the worst thing in the world. Like the bathrooms are recently done, the kitchen's recently done. Like they don't really need much doing to them at all, which I think is, those are the expensive things, right? When you're like doing something up, it just needs a lick of paint everywhere. And like there's some issues like pipes under the sink, or like, I don't know what else, I can't remember, the lighting, or like, do you know what I mean? Little things. But we do feel a bit overwhelmed right now because we're right at the beginning of it, of like, what needs to be done. And like, listen, Instagram has been feeding me with reels about like how some people's house they work on for like 4 years. So, you know, I know not everything's gonna be done in a day, but it's a little bit like, oh my God, this is actually a lot of house. Like, I don't think I'm prepared for how much space there is around here. But anyways, it's all going well. I think we may go to IKEA today and pick up some things. We need some bits and bobs. In terms of the book, guys, I gotta be honest with you, I've read more than where I am. Let me see where I'm up to. I listened to maybe like 30 more minutes, or I think I'm around here. 30 more minutes of the audiobook. This was absolutely the right choice for my first book of the year, because let me tell you, I can dip in and out. This is like my 12th Lady Hardcastle. I know these girls. I know the style of writing. I can dip in and out. I remember like the characters really well, like the cast of characters. But like every time I dip in, I'm just filled with such joy because I love spending time with my girlies. So this is probably going to be a slow read for a Lady Hardcastle book. I'm very much enjoying it so far. I'm 70 pages in, you know, I'm not an insubstantial amount of the way through. Maybe I'll get like half or a little bit further through and then tell you like some actual thoughts other than just I'm loving it, which really is my thoughts about a Lady Hardcastle book. This is like, probably turning more into like a first week of moving vlog than like a book review, because let's be honest, I just love them. I love my galleys. Oh, let me tell you the synopses actually. Let me tell you actually the synopsis of the book, because I don't think I've done that. So we're in Littleton Cotterell, which I do enjoy the Lady Hardcastle books that are more in the village of Littleton Cotterell. I don't love the ones where they go further afield. Well, some of them. The one where we went into London was fun, but there's been a few where they go a bit further afield. I'm like, babes, just stay in the village with all the characters that we know and all the village dynamics that we know. But anyways, we're in Littleton Cotterell and there is a beast.
Beast? Yes. How dare you?
There is a beast killing people, mauling people to death. And like there's a discussion around, is it just a dog, like a wild dog that's gone a bit crazy, or like what's going on? I'm obviously gonna end up probably being a person, but I don't know how they're gonna be mauling someone to death. But I think now 1 or 2 people have been mauled to death by this beast, and our girlies are endeavoring to find out what's going on, basically. Lady Hardcastle and Fly. If you don't know what this series is, are you new? Because I love this series so much. This is the 12th or something. I'm up to date now after this, which is a scary, scary prospect. It's Lady Hardcastle and her maid Flo, but really they're besties. They've worked as like spies in the past and they retired to Littleton Cotterell to live like a quiet life, but really it's the murder hotspot of the world. And there's just so many murders for them to solve. It's set in like 1910s England, which I think is a really fun historical setting, and it's just so well written. Listen, on my Patreon, people joke it's a cult for Lady Hardcastle. Like once you begin Lady Hardcastle,
That's real.
Even though she's fictional, it's real, and that's important to me.
First book, I gave 4 stars. You may read the first book and be like, it's fine. It's fine. But once you get like 3 or 4 deep, and I know that sounds crazy, or even 2, I fell in deep after 2. The girlies are the girlies. There's no better girlies than Lady Hardcastle and Flo. There's no one better. There's no one better than these girlies. I'm just having so much fun. But yeah, the movie's going well, but it's daunting. It's like, holy shit, I own somewhere now, and we have a lot to do. But we've got 2 weeks where Tom's off work, and we can just fully, I don't know how many videos I'm going to put out in that period. Probably not. This will probably all be coming out because I've got to get my unhauled out. I've got to get the tour out and then this out. So this will probably be coming out in like 2 weeks, if I'm honest. It's the filming I can do. Editing, I cannot do. Yeah, we're going to go out here today. We're maybe going to get some bits and bobs sorted. We need to unpack clothes. We're sorting out light bulbs, but yeah. Okay, anyways, I'll see you. Maybe I'll film some in IKEA. Something. I need to actually, I'm gonna go tell people I've moved because I haven't told anyone yet. I haven't like posted on Instagram. I haven't done anything like that. So I'm gonna go do that kind of stuff first, I think, now. And then we'll see how the day goes. But yeah, it's a lot of emotions, right? It's like we're knackered. We're so tired. We're a bit overwhelmed, but also like we really love the place. But there's a lot going on. Right, I think it's not the immediate, like, you think you're going to move in and suddenly be like, relieved and like, oh, relieved and there's so much, oh, it's just joyful, when really we're tired and there's like, we need to sort this, we need to sort this, we need to sort that, there's a lot. I may read some more of this today, actually. I feel like it's the little safe haven I need amongst all this craziness. So I'll check in with you when I've read some more, probably, let you know how things are going, probably vlog a bit of the move. But yeah, this is all mine, ours. We got a new lampshade because there was the bulb in there was rubbish. That was what we did yesterday. B&Q to get better bulbs so we can see the space as it is. Don't you love the bookshelves? Oh, I put my cookbooks out. Okay, bye.
You're my baby. It's okay. This is gonna be Dinner's no home.
Guys, the beast is here. Dita's here. We're gonna let her out. She's gonna be very scared.
Oh.
Are we ready, everyone?
Ready.
Yeah.
Hello, baby. Hello. Do you want to come out? Would you like? Oh, she said, Papa.
She's like, no.
Yeah.
Why'd you look grumpy?
Sure. What do you do?
No.
I'm gonna be some very cheap tricks.
What's this? Hello. What are you doing? Gary. Oh.
She's coming. Get that purple out. Get that purple out.
You gonna come?
Oh, good girl.
Okay.
Good girl. Yeah, go do the girl.
Well done. Oh, this place.
Is it Dita's Princess Palace?
It is Dita's Princess Palace.
What the heck? It smells funny.
It does smell funny. It's a whole new place.
Yeah, I think.
You can have as many purples as you want.
Well, we only have so many.
So I must have had 6.
Whoa, this is a whole new place for Dita's eyeballs. Oh, Papa.
Gosh, down low, slinky my links.
Oh,
Into the tunnel.
Whoa, look at all this new stuff.
I had to go through and get the cables. She's ready for
Oh, okay.
You just knew that I was going to fuck it. That's why I've had the lamp there originally, so I'm actually going straight up. I knew that one.
Just got cabinets stored up there, so. But it's the owls.
They hold it.
Fuck's sake, dude. A wild Dida. She's just gonna go back in her fucking litter tray. Oh. Hi. Oh. Hello.
Hello friends, how's everyone doing? I haven't spoken to you for a day. I had a day off because I've been feeling so unwell. Like, I feel so ill. I feel better once I'm up and I'm on painkillers, but I don't know if you can tell, my glands are swollen up, which happens whenever I'm run down and like ill and push myself too much. So I took a day yesterday where I basically just slept with Dida. Dida is here. She's still very nervous. Should I see if I can go get her? She's only come in this room like once or twice. Hang on. No, she's hiding in a tunnel. She's doing well. She's eating. She is occasionally now coming out of we're keeping her in one room at night. She's coming out at night, but when people are here, because obviously we're doing work. They've sanded the room yesterday. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, when I'm keeping her in that room still. Or maybe I'll move her downstairs on the day today. We'll see. Actually, I need to unpack my clothes still. So maybe I'll do that and then move her downstairs. Anyways, I just saw a clip for, I think I'm gonna do a video where I take you along with us in our master bedroom renovation. It's this room. They're starting painting it today. So I think that video will be coming after this one. Honestly, this is like the third video I'm working on that I haven't started editing. And I'm like, when am I gonna edit? I think I need to set my table up and start doing some editing every day, even if it's only like 2 hours. I know the unhaul video I've got is gonna take me a long time to edit, and I probably need to just get going on it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna film a video taking you through, at least for this bedroom, this first room, what we do to it. We don't know what we're doing. We're completely novices to this. Well, we have Tom's brother's help, and he is a really great painter. So he's basically running the show. I came in here yesterday, he had like the filling to put in all the old screw hole. He knew what he was doing. I have done nothing in this room, I said in that video, apart from pick the paints. I'm in creative control. I am the creative mind.
Thank you. All right then. See you later. Bye.
You've been a great help today.
That's all right. Thank you. Bye.
She hadn't done shit for the last couple of days.
But yeah, they're starting painting it in literally like 10 minutes. They're gonna get here and start painting it. So say goodbye to these walls. We're painting, I think we're painting the ceiling today. Topo 3. I said in that video, we're exclusively Lick paint girlies in this house. And if Lick want to sponsor me, if anyone knows anyone at Lick, please help a girl out. I have no money, but I'm buying your expensive ass paint because I love your paint colours. I love them. So I'm a Lick faithful through and through. I'm not above, well, I'm using it anyway, unsponsored. You might as well. You might as well give me paint to paint my whole house. No, I'm joking. Am I? So yeah, I took a day off yesterday. Today, I'm gonna try and get back at it. I'm gonna try and be productive. I'm gonna try and unpack all my clothes. I'm gonna maybe go unpack my books. I don't know if I'm prepared to do that, but maybe do that. I need to go to Tesco and get some cat treats for Dida because we don't have enough Purr Pops. Purr Pops, there's a person riding their bike outside and they look unwell. I'm a bit concerned. And I'm gonna try and probably get some more admin stuff done. There's things I can sort, there's things we need to order. I need a hand hoover because Dida's fucking kicking the litter up in her room every day. Anyways, I'm gonna go do that. I will see you around. Oh, and I'm gonna listen to a lot of my audiobook. That was the whole point of this clip. I'm gonna listen to a lot of my audiobook whilst I do those things. So hopefully I'll come at you with some thoughts because actually I'm just very excited to listen to some Lady Hardcastle. Like, that sounds like the vibe right now. So anyways, I'll see you later. Maybe my thoughts. Say goodbye to this room as it is. Well, particularly the ceiling. Particularly the ceiling. That's going today, I think. I don't think we're starting on the bold colours today. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you around. Okay, listen. I was supposed to do this yesterday, we're about to do together, but yesterday was a terrible day, like a generationally awful day. So I go to the doctor in the morning for my chest infection. I've got antibiotics, I've got a chest infection. I come back, Dida's missing.
It's been the worst week of my life, actually.
Oh, God,
I'm so sorry.
She's probably somewhere in the house, but there's a small chance the door was briefly open when someone was around it, but she could have ran out. And I just thought, oh, she's gotten out, she's gone missing, or someone's stolen her when she's on the street. She's gone. It was like awful. I was sobbing, trying to find her. It was emotionally devastating. It was so stressful. I think I can like handle a lot of situations, but Dida being missing is something I can't handle. And I immediately go into like panic mode. Is that Shanido? Bring her in. Show everyone. This little cat, where were you? Were you in a bathroom cupboard? It can't even be called a cupboard. What is it? Like a little hole? A hole in the wall?
Yeah, a box to hide the plumbing.
A box to hide the plumbing? I'll put the video in that Tom took of you in there, just standing upright. for an hour. You going?
And then?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them and then, don't worry. So anyways, yeah, we found her in like this box for the bathroom plumbing. Literally just, she had to be like stood upright like this for an hour. And so then the universe was like, okay, your cat is alive. Your cat's alive. You gotta pay something for that. So our boiler broke 6 days. 6 days into moving in. Okay, we knew we were gonna have to replace it eventually. Our plumber, who we trust very much, came before we moved in and looked at it and was like, it's old as fuck, it's 17 years old, it's like the cheapest boiler ever made, it's an awful boiler, like you're gonna have to replace it, but like get through the summer with it and then get one before the winter. So I was thinking maybe like September, October, we were gonna have to get one. 6 days and it broke. So we're now getting a new boiler next week. We've got a week without heating or hot water. So the fire is on, baby. The fire is on. We're gonna have to go around people's houses to wash. And that's like a lot of money on a boiler that lasted 6 days. So yesterday was a day.
They put me through purgatory.
Yeah.
They put me through hell on this earth.
I'm just gonna say, if you've ever thought about joining my Patreon, now would be a really lovely time for you to do that. Not to be a beg, but suddenly we were already burning money, it felt like, with a new house, and now we've got to drop a lot of money, on a new boiler. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff going, probably by the time this video goes out, I will be back super active. Like this week, I'm not super active because we've got no Wi-Fi and life is chaotic. I'm doing like little updates. I've got like a thread on the Discord with like moving updates, and I've given them a tour already. You guys aren't seeing a tour for like 2 weeks. They've had a tour, they've had like little updates before everyone else. But yeah, if you ever wanted to join my Patreon, even for a month, like please, I'm in need. Anyways, that was yesterday. Today, I'm doing the task I was meant to do yesterday, which is making these bookshelves and sorting my books out. Are you ready for this? Some of this is like office stuff, which I also want to sort out today. But look. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, this is all basically books. I'm gonna sort this out today. I'm gonna build a bookshelf. I'm gonna also do a clothes wash. We need to do a clothes wash. But the main focus is the books. So I'm not going to panic too much. I'm going to make it look nice. We're going to make it nice, in the words of Dorinda. But I'm not like, this isn't a major decision on how to lay out my books. It'll probably be quite similar to how I had them before, because this is only temporary, right? This is going to be for like a month or two, maybe. This is just a temporary situation. I just want to get the books out so I have something to film in front of, and we're not living in this mess. So I'm gonna put my Lady Hardcastle audiobook on. I haven't listened to enough more to do the check-in. Hopefully I will a little ways into this. But we're gonna put headphones on and I'm gonna reach a flow state with Lady Hardcastle's help, and we're gonna do the books. So come with me, let's get started.
Could you catch me up here? Tell me what you felt. My head is filling bottles that keep falling off the shelves. Well, every word hit like a prism, out of color there was wasted. I could see through every layer, this was heaven, I could taste it. Tapping on the counter, a verse. I'll treat you like a mirror and reflect what I just heard. Well, every word hit like a prism, all the color there was wasted. You could see through every layer, this was heaven, you could taste it. Spiritual human, spiritual human. I'm a billion people whispering, spiritual human. An earthquake in each step you take, spiritual human. Hearts in a handshake.
Okay, friends, the books are finished. That took a long time, but they're all here. Here's the bookshelves in all their glory. Obviously, this is just temporary, but I feel like it's a pretty good temporary setup. I'm pretty happy with it. I still have all the other boxes to sort out. I have books to unhaul, which I'm going to do all this next. I'm going to sort the rest of this room out. Books to unhaul, which I think there's a bookstore near me where I can take the books and they take them and they give me like store credit. So I might do that. And I have all my TBR books. They're not out yet, but I want to do a video with those specifically. So they are staying in their boxes. I thought I'd quickly talk to you about, because I listened to a few other things, but I have predominantly been listening to The Beast of Littleton Woods by T.E. Kinsey. The next cover, guys, was just revealed. Look at it here. That is fucking right. That is fucking right. That is fucking Murder by the Rocks, Murder on the Rocks, something like that. Oh, T.E. Kinsey. Anyways, I'm 190 pages into this now, so I only have a little bit left, just about 100 pages left. Eating it up. Chomp, 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 chomp. T.E. Kinsey, the way you write. Oh, this was the perfect book. I don't think any other book I could have handled right now. I need to read next before the end of the week, Sword of Kaigen. Oh. I need to get reading on that. I actually think I might finish this tonight. That might be my aim because I have more to do in here where I can listen to the audiobook. I'm really enjoying it. The thing that these books do so well is often there are multiple mysteries. There's like 2 or 3 mysteries going on. So obviously we have the mystery of the murders. Well, actually there's like, okay, so if someone's murdering people, pretending to be like a big cat or like a panther or a beast, there's actually seems to be a panther or a beast around, has killed at least one person in an attack. There's a quokka from Australia, like a little mouse, rat, kangaroo looking ass thing that's set up in like 1900s. How is this fucking animal? We don't know how that's set up. And there's this mystery to do with the post office. Someone keeps messing up the post office after they've like sorted out the orders, like before they go out, then sending them to all the wrong places. So there's like a lot of mysteries going on. And I always think T.E. Kinsey does it so well. And it's all going to come together at the end. You know it's all going to come together at the end. It's all going to be like one solution somehow, or like this affects this and this affects this. But I love it. I love how he does it. I'm so intrigued on so many different levels. And I love this one because it is in the village. And we're just back with like our regular cast of characters, our regular girlies. Daisy in the pub. I love you, Days. I love you. Dinah Caudle is here with a little journalism and a little notepad.
Yep, these are my friends.
I'm just having so much fun. Listen, I'm 12 books in. I can see them all. You probably can't, but they're all here. All my lovely children. The Lady Hardcastle series. I just love this series so much. It's perfect. If you've got a lot going on, if you're going through a difficult point, if you're like going through a difficult time in your life, when I'm going through a difficult time, when things are tough, I struggle to read. I'm not saying that right now. Right now, it's just there's a lot going on. But I always think whenever people ask me for a book recommendation, like if they're going through a breakup or like work's difficult or something's happened in their family or they've had a loss and like they don't have a lot of brain space, right, to consume a book, I think this series that just stick the audiobook on, go about your life and listen to the audiobook and have the best time. Like it's just, I love it so much. So I'm gonna probably finish this tonight whilst I do other things. Here are all the boxes I need to sort out still. Let me show you. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to sort as many of these out as I still can. But like I say, a lot of them are TBR or unhaul, and I just need to sort those into their piles on the last few boxes. Sort them out to the best of my ability. Also, you guys know the boiler broke. Look what happened today. Someone came. Here we go. And took the cabinets out. They're gonna put them back in once the boiler's redone, but this is how we're living now. There's loads of stuff down here that's not us. That's been left. We need to sort that out. Here's our boiler. It's old as fuck. We need to get it replaced. And yeah, the cabinets put back in, but we will be living like this for like the next week. And I also need to have a wash. I need to go clean my hair. So we're gonna figure out a way to do that today. But also, I won't show you because they're currently doing it. We're trying to finish painting, I say we. I haven't done much of it, but we are, oh my God, it's crazy how much less of an echo there is in here now I've put the books up. This was an echoey room. They are like absorbing all the sound. We're hopeful that the painting of the bedroom is gonna be finished today. So then I'm doing a whole separate video for that where I'm gonna show you guys like from start to finish that room. But well, hopefully that's gonna be done and we're gonna start moving furniture in tomorrow, which will be exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna stick Lady Hardcastle on. I'm gonna probably finish the audiobook and I'm going to tackle the rest of the room. Wish me luck, but here's the bookshelves. Aren't they cute? Hello friends, I have finished The Beast of Littleton Woods. I don't know where my copy is. Don't ask me. Everything's a mess. I'll find it at some point. It can't have disappeared. But I finished The Beast of Littleton Woods. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars, which I think for a first book of the year is pretty good going. I will accept. I will take 4.5. I think it could have even been a 5. Like at this point, basically every Lady Hardcastle is a 4.5 or a 5. I don't think I've given one a 4 for a very long time. But I read it quite broken up over the course of like over a week, I think, which is very unusual for me with a Lady Hardcastle. But I did really, really enjoy it. I liked the reveals. I was like, for a long time in that book, I was like, how is this going to be a person's fault? Because like that is a convention in the Lady Hardcastle book. It's going to be someone. It's going to be a person, a real life person. And I think it played in a very interesting way as to what was going on behind the scenes, as to why this beast was mauling people to death, but really it's like a person's fault. I thought that was dealt with very well. And I mean, there's nothing more to say. I wouldn't usually do a whole vlog on a Lady Hardcastle. Sometimes I don't even vlog them, or if I do, it's like a one check-in and just to basically say, I love my girls, I love the town, I love our wider cast of characters, I love all the places that we go and visit, the places that are new, the places that are familiar. I just love T.E. Kinsey's writing, but it's very scary. I am now caught up. I don't know who I am if I haven't got a Lady Hardcastle to read. I don't like it. I might just have to start rereading them from the start again. Or there is a spin-off series, but it hasn't got Lady Hardcastle and Flo, my girls, in it. It's like following some characters we met in the first book. There's 2 of those. It's a problem. I don't know what I'm going to do without having a Lady Hardcastle to read. I just need more of you to read the series and tell me that you're reading it so I can live vicariously through you. It was the perfect first book of the year for me because I don't think mentally I could have taken much more. So it was the perfect level for me, and yeah, I just loved it. I love the audiobooks. Listen, if you're going to read this series, you need to read it via the audiobooks. The audiobooks are the way to go. The narrator is incredible. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Also taking you along with me for the first week of the move. I'm going to be starting another vlog soon for like other bits and bobs that we're doing that you can see alongside me reading. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I think that's all I have to say. So I'll see you very soon in another one. Bye!